Hello, thanks for joining me. My name's Claire and I'm here with a 2-card tarot reading for you. If this is your first time here, thank you. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. That'd be really lovely. And if you're here again, thank you for joining me. I really do enjoy seeing your comments and how these messages have resonated with you all. It's such a lovely community that we're building here and I'm very grateful to be part of it. So today's Thursday, the 15th of December. Not long now before Christmas, so I hope that you are ready or not panicking too much. So let's see what we've got now for a reading for today. I used my Rider-Waite cards yesterday. I'm using them again today. I just feel quite drawn to going old school with my favourite old pack that I've had. Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups. And you know, I think I said this a couple of days ago with the Cups. They really are a journey. They're to do with our emotions and they start at 1 and obviously go through to 10. And in those cards, if you actually have a look at all of them, there's some really wonderful, joyous, emotional experiences. And there's some very sad, unhappy experiences. But you know what? That's life, isn't it? Now, yesterday we were talking about the 2 of Cups because that came up in our reading. So if you didn't see that one, go back and have a look. And I was talking about the fact of getting equality in our relationships, which has made us feel a little bit more complete. But I feel this is the flip side to that, because we still have got the 2 cups here, haven't we? The 2 open cups are still here, giving us that message. But we've got the 3 spilt ones as well. Now, as we're going through this 12-12 portal, which started on Monday with the 12th of December and goes through to the 21st, there are going to be times when we look back, as I said yesterday, at what we've achieved and what we feel that we've completed in our lives. But obviously there's a lot of things over the course of a year that we've had to let go of, and some of them can be quite sad. It can be people, and that could be breakups in relationships or actually losing people that have passed over. It could be losing jobs, losing financial status. There's a million reasons why we can lose things in a year. And it's okay to feel sad about that. I do feel that there's an awful lot of expectations when we are trying to move on from a sad thing, that sometimes you go back to it and you get upset. And that's okay, because healing is not a linear process. You can heal and get over something and feel that something is, you know, you're getting on with things, and then something, bam, can just trigger you and you feel like you've gone back to square one, but you haven't. You have moved on. So if you do feel triggered in any way due to something that's reminded you of what you've lost, just sit with it for a little while, like that cloaked figure. And, you know, the 5 is about changes. Accept that, yeah, there are changes now. Christmas can be a bit of a double-edged sword in that way, can't it? Because, you know, you always seem to look back at the last Christmas, and George Michael sings it often enough, doesn't he? He has to reflect back on last Christmas and what happened and where we are now. And sometimes that is tinged with sadness. But don't feel that you can't own those emotions or have those emotions. It's all right, it's okay, because they do pass. Just like the water that's going under this bridge here, they do flow away, but don't suppress them, I think is the message there. Okay, oh, and look at that. Oh, isn't that lovely that I didn't pick that as well? So the fact, sometimes I pick both cards at the same time, but I felt like I needed to pick this card, the 5, and sit with a little while before we had the second message. And there is the second message, isn't it? That's the 10. That's the completion. Sometimes life is really difficult and sometimes it isn't. And you're okay to think back at the sad times. But also I feel that when happy times come back into your life again, you sort of appreciate it all that little bit more. So I feel the message here is to understand that there's parts of you that are always going to feel a little bit of grief, a little bit of sadness for things that have gone. However, that's just a small part or one part of you. there's another part of you that can be incredibly happy and joyful, and with people that you love. Again, that conversation we had yesterday about equality and what you've achieved and how you've elevated yourself this year to a higher level of consciousness, that's brought you to a happier place. But acknowledging that you got to that happy place by having to go through some sad times, you know, it kind of makes you appreciate them a little bit more, doesn't it? Now, I think that can resonate with so many people in so many ways. And I hope that the overall message that, you know, this one came out first, but the joyful, fun scene of the Ten of Cups, of that completion of our emotions, is the end result for this message today. Okay, and I did say at the start of this, you know, when you look at the cup cards, there's some sad times and happy times, but it is lovely to know that the 10 is a happy, joyful occasion full of people that you love. So that is the end result of your journey. So I hope that does resonate with you. If you're still feeling in that 5 of Cups space, don't feel that you've got to push yourself through to that 10 and pretend that you're happy. Own it. You know, we talked about equality of relationships. Who in your life can you turn to? Who can be that other cup of support that you can talk through and kind of just, you know, work through those emotions so that you can feel a little bit happier. There's always somebody out there, even if it's just talking to your spirit guides or people that love you, there is always somebody there for you to talk and to listen. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that message. I hope that helped today, and I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll be back again tomorrow on Friday with some spirit animal tarot cards for you, so please do join me then. Thanks so much. Bye.